My name is Rebecca Webb, and today we're going to be talking about the impact of Marbury versus Madison. So, before the decision in Marbury versus Madison, the balance of power between the three branches of government at this time wasn't as equal. This decision, while it may not have seemed significant at the time, ended up giving the federal judiciary branch a lot more power, especially when it comes to reading the law. The most significant aspect of this case was the establishment of judicial review, or the ability for the Supreme Court to have lawmaking abilities. Essentially, the power they gave themselves was to declare a law unconstitutional. In addition, they established that federal laws couldn't be in conflict with the Constitution or they were invalid. The impact from Marbury versus Madison can be seen in any decision where the Supreme Court has established a new law. The biggest example of this would be Miranda versus Arizona, where the Supreme Court ruled that law enforcement needed to advise suspects of their rights when they were arrested. And of course there are other examples, but this is the most prominent. So I think the one thing I would change with Marbury versus Madison would be to add some sort of check or balance to the way that they can declare anything unconstitutional. I think that this allows for a lot of power for one branch of government. I understand the need for such power, but the idea that a group of justices who really aren't required to have any sort of qualifications are the highest power of the three branches, even though they're supposed to be equal. In reality, we all know the Supreme Court is the most powerful, especially with powers given to them by Marbury versus Madison. And so, yeah, that's what I think I would add. So basically, to conclude this presentation, at the time, Marbury versus Madison didn't seem like that big of a case, but the judicial branch essentially gave themselves more power, probably to put them more on par with the other two branches of government. And I think that this power of judicial review is very relevant today with how they decide cases that will directly affect us as citizens of the United States.